My first impression of him was that he was a very nice man, obviously very bright. And then when I found out that he had written for Red Skelton and Bob Hope and had been around for a long time, Danny Kaye, he is one of the best storytellers that I know. Funny, funny stories about his childhood, his upbringing, show business. And he's very outspoken about people that he has worked with in the business as well. So I have a great deal of respect and affection for Sherwood Schwartz. Sherwood Schwartz was very, very involved with our show, very hands-on, very territorial, I think. He was open to ideas. It's widely recorded how much he and Robert Reed fought, and really, that was, you know, the only negative thing about the show really was the fact that Bob and especially Sherwood and John Rich did not get along. And Bob was very condescending about writers and directors and especially Sherwood and Sherwood's son Lloyd Schwartz, who worked on the show a lot. I don't like, you know, negativity. I don't like to be around it when I work. Anger, you know, frightens me. I think it has a very negative effect on, you know, the people that are around this, especially when it's done in front of them. And with children on a set, you know, I didn't want that to become what the show is about. And because Bob felt so strongly about certain things, and Sherwood felt so strongly about certain things, it became very difficult at times. And I would either talk Bob down or Sherwood, you know, and try to find a way to make it work so that everybody could keep their jobs, keep the show on the air, and make it somewhat acceptable to the public. But it was Sherwood's creation, and he had a very definite idea about what he wanted from the show. It was really a show that was seen through the eyes of a child. It was supposed to have a little soft glow about it, and I understood what he was going for, maybe because I had children. And I kind of understood, you know, it was a style, it was a sitcom, but it was just a little more stylized. And I don't think Robert Reed ever understood that. You know, I'd have to go every so often, Bob, this is comedy. This is not Shakespeare. You know, it's a situation comedy for television. And for what it was, I think it was good. We believed every word we said. And I don't think you can parody something unless it has been done incredibly truthfully. You can only parody something that is so, you know, on the nose, but we actually really worked to try to improve those lines, make them better, improve the scenes, but we took it very seriously. As I look back and see those hairdos and those clothes and all of that, I go, my gosh. But I think that's one of the reasons it works. Yes, Sherwood, as I said before, he knew what he wanted. He hired writers that kind of understood the concept. We had good story editors, and I think people that understood what the show was about, you know. It does stand up as this special little, you know, just as a farce would, or a drama. This little show, it's almost like a fairy tale in a way. But it holds up because I think it was so truthful.